Bada boom, bada bang, bitch. Would you look at me again? Period. Back at it again with another video. 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 What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's Zam with it? You feel what I'm saying? In this video, I need to get my braces fixed, bro. Because every time I come on here and that one bracket be off my teeth, it always make me feel like I got a missing tooth or something. Like my teeth be jacked up. But anyways, I wanted to come on here and give y'all like, I guess a little update on my process, my journey, not my process, my journey or whatever the case may be, where I'm at with it. I need some chapstick on my lips, but I just got in my room. I kind of wanted to come and do this video real quick, get this out the way, upload it, because I really want to hurry up and go get in this jacuzzi, smoke, have a good little vibe. You tell me anything with weed, a jacuzzi, hot tub, gazebo, hot springs, I'm there. Like, that is such a good vibe, especially with a little cold weather. A few little drinks. I'm not too much really a big drink. I can't even tell you when the last time I drank, and if it was, so I was probably sipping on some wine. I like my trees. I don't really care for liquor like that. I be feeling like the Native Americans and the hippies. Save the earth. Do not touch the trees, okay? Period. But anyways, back at it again. I know the last time I left off in the previous video, I was saying that I was trying to work out a few things with a few contracts to be able to go over the seas. To be able to go overseas and, you know, start my journey, new beginnings, new things like that. So that is what the process of this is. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm so excited. Y'all about to hear me talk another language. It's like the place where I'm going to. I've always wanted to go there, and I feel like being there will help me be able to learn. I don't know, I just feel like part of it is going to help me learn more about myself, where I come from, my background, my DNA, like my blood. Because like I don't know if I said this in a video. I do know I said it in a few tweets when I was talking about family and everything like that, and how it's like I don't even think that's my real family in the first place, from the stories they told me about everything surrounding my birth, how I was left in the hospital, they couldn't take me, they came back a few days, how I was treated. I just feel like those are not my real people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I've been so gun-ho about really finding out my DNA, my blood, where I come from, what is really my culture, my ethnicity, and if they are not my real family, like who's my real family, who's my real people, to be able to learn who I am, learn my roots, my ancestry, and really have a history, culture, background connection, like a real family connection, you know what I'm saying? If they are, fuck. I mean, fuck, like, fuck, that's just what the fuck it is. You know, I already know. I done said multiple times, I don't claim them. I let that be known. It's fuck them. They could die for all I care. And I mean that the way I've been carrying on, not going back, still handling my way, still moving forward. I really mean that shit. So I don't see them as my family. Like, even if it was the case where it's like, okay, DNA. And that's another thing, like I don't want to call them and be like, give me that fucking DNA, because it's like I don't want to be bothered with y'all. Now if anybody could reach out and be like, oh, she said she want the DNA, cool, you know what I'm saying, and they go get a DNA and we handle it like that, I'm all for it. But for me to call and reach out to them myself, I don't want to talk to none of them. That's how much I don't fuck with none of them. It's still fuck them. I don't claim none of y'all, not no mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, sister, whoever the fuck the case may be. I don't claim none of them. Like I said, those who I reached out to them at that time. Those who I didn't reach out to, I will never reach out to. Those are the ones who could really get the fuck out my face and die for all I care if I ain't reach out to you. I done moved on from that. I don't forgive them because they need to endure their karma. They need to get their consequences for the actions, for the ways that I was treated, and they need to know that I will never return, because I don't accept that treatment. I don't love them. I did not feel loved by them. I did not feel valued by them. And the main thing of the matter is, with all of them, even the ones who reached out to me, when you reach out to me with that bullshit of, oh, I love you, and just talking things like that, but you don't reach out addressing your part apologizing or nothing like that, why would you ever think you would even get a response from me? Because when I first tried to work everything out with family members, I explained my part, I asked for forgiveness, and I asked for them to forgive me. And then I went into any issues that I had with them and seeing how we can move forward. So I would never enter in the situation just putting it all on another person. And I'm younger than y'all. So for me to have a more mature mindset than mom, pa, grandma, and grandpa, sister, brother, whatever the case may be, and they try to act like they so mature and so responsible, but y'all can't even acknowledge y'all own um, actions, responsibility, accountability, and I can see where you need to step up. Yeah, it would never be no connection. So, anyways, like I said, hopefully being on this side, it will help me to get some answers, and I think that's more of another. I'm already an adventurous person, so doing something like this isn't crazy out the way. It isn't like it's not a far out there thought for me because I'm already an adventurous person. I'm already an open-minded person. I already love to travel. I already love to experience new things. I already love to learn. So nothing is like, oh my God, for me. It's like, nah, this whole scenario, whole situation is right up my alley. The fact of the matter that I keep trying to get deeper into who I am, deeper into my roots, my background, where I come from, I do feel like this will help me in that case as well. So that's another reason why I'm jumping on it. And then third of all, what another reason that pushed me is just like, man, my experience with people has not been the best. Um, I have met people along the way that were cool, who I can say are valuable people, but for the most part, my experience with people has not been the best. And my thing is, it's like every time I stop on my journey to allow to get to know somebody, to see if they can maybe continue on my journey with me, keep up or match me, I'm always failed by a person. So therefore, and that's not just relationships. I mean, it's literally relationships, friendships, families, co-workers, strangers. It was literally every single level, every single aspect. So, and the thing is, like I said, there's people who I can say are valuable, and then there's people who I just did not have a valuable experience with, so I feel as though they're not valuable. If I'm able to recognize the difference between those who are valuable, therefore, I will never pick up, oh, something must be wrong with me. No. If I can have a valuable experience with certain people and I cannot have a valuable experience with other people, those who I did not have a valuable experience with are the issues. In my experience, though, my moments with those who are valuable is very fucking rare. Whereas my moments with those who are not valuable occurs way too fucking often. And I'm just so over that shit. And even with those who are not valuable, I still take my time to try to figure out what's the issue. How can we rectify this shit? Give them another chance, try to move forward. I'm still the bigger person every single time. And it's never just one chance or two chances. It'd be multiple chances. So it's like, I'm just over that experience, over that interaction. And it's like, man, I done been on my journey. I started this journey by myself. I made the decision to go on this journey by myself. I strengthened myself on this journey. I'm still here, still making my way, still leading, still healthy, still healing, still authentic, still loving, still me. At the end of the day, who do I need? If I've been shown people cannot match me, cannot keep up with me, they're not on my level, why would I continue to stop my journey to allow to see who can continue on with me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not for me to say, oh, I don't want to be bothered with people, or I don't want to interact with nobody. No. All I'm saying is, one, when it comes to a relationship specifically right now, that shit is dead for me. It's like maybe down the line, I'm not sure. It's not, I can't even say a couple of months, bro. It'll probably be like a year, maybe a few years down the line. That shit'll come back up again. But as of right now, that's done for me, because it's like every time I've allowed the opportunity for a man to step up and show himself, it's just they're just so immature, so insecure. They aren't able to match me. They consistently trying to dominate me instead of trying to, how can I say, like properly play their role. You see something of value, something that you want, and instead of going about it the right way to make sure that you can take care of it, have it, maintain it, you try to dominate it and take it by force. And I'm just over that shit. So it's like, and then that secret competition shit, it'd be like, bro, how much in your ego can you be? Like that shit, that shit's such a turn off for me. But that shit, like I'm over that shit. So it's like, and then with the friendships, I don't understand how people claim to always want to be there for you, help you, and do shit out the kindness of their heart, but it's never really out the kindness of their heart. They're just counting their community service acts. So all of that, being a friend, being loyal, being there, like, bro, I keep saying a person cannot fool me with that shit when I am actually that type of person. And it's like, if you know that I am that type of person as well, but you want to try to put on the front to me that you're like that too, you can't get upset when I won't pick up your mask, because I'm able to see the real you based off of your moves. If I know how I move as a genuine person and I'm paying attention to how you're moving, claiming to be a genuine person, and I'm obviously seeing major differences, come on now. You think I'm still about to believe you? Like, no. Like I say all the time, even in this situation where it's like, my experience with people up until this point, with especially men specifically, has not been the best. I'm still not in no energy of like, oh, all men are bad, F men, I don't want any man. No. It's like, no. Like, that's still not the energy. I still don't harbor that type of energy. It's like, no, it was just those specific people. I know eventually, like, I'll meet good people. I eventually meet my soul tribe. I'll eventually have good experiences. So I'm not about to just be like, oh, gun ho, like allow my situations to define who I am, define my circumstances, define my life path. No, I define that, and I'm going to continue to define my own life path. Everything with those situations was for me to learn what I need to learn to be able to apply that moving forward on my life path, so that I don't get caught up in those situations again. I'm able to see similar signs to what I've already been through, so that way I can already know what's going on, what this situation is, what type of person this is. Like, I'm already aware of that because what I've already learned from a similar situation like this. So when I'm able to see the signs again and I'm already knowing what's happening, I'm already knowing how to maneuver, how to process, how to handle my emotions. That way I'm able to move forward, continuing on my life journey, showing where I'm still in control of my path, where I still have the ability to move forward, to heal, to make my outcome the best for me, and not get caught up in situations and not let situations or people to define me, because that's giving up my power, that's giving up my freedom, that's giving up my control. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, nobody can't live my life for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the energy that I take it as. I just don't take anything. I've always been that type of person. Like, people always be like, man, how are you still smiling? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Just certain things like that. And it's just like, cuz I don't let that shit define who I am. I don't let circumstances or people define who I am. That's what I said. Before my journey, I was a pushover. I wanted to make sure everybody else was satisfied. Like, I always placed people before me. That's one of the reasons why I was very insecure. I did not have a backbone. I did not stand up for myself. So it's like, coming from that and just knowing what I've been through with that, and just my experience with people and how I was just so over that and so broken from that, is the reason why I am the way that I am now. Because when I was broken that very last time, that made me say enough was enough. I'm sick of this shit and something has got to change. I meant that shit. And that is the reason why I went on this journey, because it was just like, when you continuously have such a heart for people and just want to put people first, and it's just like, man, the treatment that you get back from that shit is like, I mean, year after year after year after year. And like I said, I've always been the type of person where it's like, I don't let situations or people get me down. So it's like I still carry on and move forward. So to still be in that type of energy as a person, and to be somebody that didn't have a backbone, it's like, man, can you imagine how many times I allow people to break me, but I'm still trying to hold myself together and move forward. So it's like, man, that last situation in 2021 that I went through, that broke me, and I was just like, enough is enough with people, and I'm just tired of that shit. Like, I was really done. And that's why people always can be like, that's why I don't understand how, especially family, like, people always be like, oh, you done changed so much, like, so much. But then it's like, y'all talk so much shit. So the reason that lets me know is, when you say that I've changed so much, and the specific things that you say that I've changed so much about is my boundaries. Because I never used to have boundaries. Like I said, I used to be a pushover. So the fact of the matter that I have boundaries, and I've established those, and I'm standing on it now, and you see that. And the main thing that people always say is like, man, you so hard up now, whereas before used to be so nice, so such a sweetheart. And it's like, man, I'm still that, but I'm just not a pushover. I'm not in that energy of doing that for everybody just because, just showing. I'm not in the energy of showing my value off rip to people anymore, showing my good-heartedness, my authenticity, my rewards. I'm not in the energy of showing that off rip any longer. I'm in the energy of seeing who you are. You show yourself to me, and from there I will go based off if this is worth pouring my energy into, or if I need to take this shit somewhere else. Like, I'm not about to entertain this. That's the energy that I'm in. And I'm also in the energy, and I'm calling you out if I can see you trying to present me with something that I know is false. You lying to me, you got a mask, you trying to gaslight me, bullshit me, manipulate me. I'm having my backbone now, and I'm showing it. So it's like, when people make a comment and they're like, oh, you used to be so nice and now you're so hard up, that lets me know that you would rather have me in that pushover energy where you can have your way, and where you can continuously fuck me over and allow me to be up in that broken energy, versus me having my strength, standing up for myself, going match for match. If you can't give me the proper mannerisms and the proper respect for my boundaries that I deserve, and I should share that back to you, then we are not about to have this exchange, because it's letting me know that you do not care for an equal give and take. You care for my way or the highway, and I'm not about to do that, because I'm not a slave to nobody. I'm not needy. I'm not dependent, bitch. I got my own mind. I graduated National Honor Society, 3.92 GPA. I'm not fucking crazy. Like, even in college, I was doing stellar. The only reason why is because I didn't finish because I wanted to party. And I really didn't go to college for college. I really went to have a good time. But other than that, I'm not no fucking loony, bro. So it's like, I have my own mind, and I will utilize it, because I know what it's like for God to give you things and you don't use it, and it gets taken away. And that's what a lot of people who follow behind others do. It's like, if you don't have your own mind, first of all, you was groomed and taught as a child not to use that, to just do as your parents say. So therefore, you're automatically being raised up as a robot and not as an individual. Then therefore, you will not understand one who is able to maneuver as an individual and show where they do have their own mindset, and they're not a robot like everybody else in society. So yeah, I had something else I wanted to say. I forgot though. But I was like, I know as far as connections and everything, I'm just male connection, relationship connections. Like that's just on the pause for me right now. Like that's not even my main priority. It's like I've been shown the difference so many times between those who show up, who actually want it, versus those who play around and bullshit and play too many games. And it's like the ones who do show up though, it's always half-assed and it's never really fully 100%. And the ones who don't show up, it's always this energy of like wanting me to be in the energy of, oh my God, you didn't show up, yada yada yada. And it's like, I can give a fuck. Like I'm not about to be in that needy energy, like needing you. I keep saying I'm not about to chase after nobody, girl. I'm not about to make nobody the prize. I can see you for who you are, let you know that shit off rip. But if you continue to make it seem like, oh, you're gonna dangle the carrot in my face or continue to need that uplifting and that praise, and it's just like all about you, and it's like being a gaslighter and emotionally manipulative. I could give a fuck, bro. And I'm really sure how it's fuck you. I'm not chasing after nobody. I don't need nobody. Like I say all the time, a man for me is just literally an accessory. As you been seeing, what the fuck is this, bro? My fucking tight. As you've been seeing, like I said, by me being in connection with the universe, they provide everything for me. So at the end of the day, what who is it that I need besides my team, my spiritual team, the universe? Nobody. You can only be around if I want you to be around, and that's very hard for motherfuckers because their energy does not match what's in alignment for me. So therefore is why you do not see a lot of people. You don't see nobody around me. Like I said before, I have yet to meet a motherfucker who can actually keep up on my level, keep up with my speed, keep up with my energy, to be around me and to stay around me. So therefore, when the universe lets me know, hey, it's time to let these motherfuckers go, keep these, let them go, keep these, let them go, I'm gonna do that shit. Because I'm always on the road to my highest for my uplifting, for my elevation. So I don't want anything to get in the way of that, because like I always pray, I don't ever want to be out of alignment. I don't ever want to be out of the universe's will, plan, whatever they have for me. So if that means that I need to move to a different location, move around, get a new job, go here, disassociate from this person, connect with this person, I'm gonna do whatever it is that they tell me to do. And that's straight the fuck up. And it's just like I trust and I believe in them. So it's like, I don't know, that's why I'm able to move just so freely without, oh my God, any worry, any anxiousness, anything like that. I always transmute all energies because I know that the universe, like I said previously, when everyone else has failed me, the universe has not. So I'm not about to doubt them. I'm not about to give up in them. And I always see where they show me where one path didn't work out, they have something else in store that's even better. So I'm not about to, when one path didn't work out, so specifically, let's say with the relationships, how no one showed up, no one was ever a specific match. I'm not about to be like, oh, woe is me. Like, can't be in a relationship, yada, yada, yada. No, it's just like, motherfuckers is fucked up. Period. At the same time, that's not me saying like, oh, all men is fucked up. No, it's just like the ones that I encounter is fucked up, and it's just like me. At a certain point, I'm the type of person where I can't keep allowing back to back. That's why when one of them, like I said, this shit been going on for 7 years. I'm over this shit. So it's like at a certain point, I'm gonna cut that shit out, or I'm gonna put it on pause, not even look towards that shit and go in another direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously gonna check in with the universe to make sure that that's okay and that's the correct path before I do that. But I'm not about to harp on that shit. It's like, man, where there's a will, there's a way. You can always make something happen by another route. So what I'm in my line of work that I'm going over here for, I will be able to experience that family connection, even with like that teacher connection, a little motherly connection with the child that'll be there. a different language, a different country, like basically traveling and touristy at the same time, or whatever the case may be. So it's like I'm gonna be able to have all in one, getting to know myself, being able to learn another language, being able to experience another culture, another country, being able to teach and encourage, being able to develop and share and bond within the family unit, which is all literally close to my heart's desire. That is my heart's desire. So the fact of the matter that I'm about to be able to have all of this shit fulfilled with just this opportunity, with people who are ready, and not just ready, they're looking for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been matched up exactly where I need to be, with whoever I need to be, where I need to be. Whereas, like, here in this country, where I'm a native to, with those who are supposed to be my neighbors, or native to me, like my people, they weren't even ready. And when presented the opportunity, they didn't even want to jump on it to take it. Whereas I have multiple offers, you know what I'm saying? There's like, now I'm in the position to see what ways best for me. How I keep saying I'm tired of being in that energy of motherfuckers keep watching and peeping and talking and spying. You know what's up with me. I'm the shit. You steady in my energy, but you steady trying to shit on me. It's like, no. If y'all keep letting me know that I got the juice like this, work that ass for me and show me something. And that's just literally the energy